Hi, I'm Jenny, and whenever I mention a German watch manufacturer in my videos, I get tons of people saying that they want to hear more of that, so here it is, my part 2 of European brands and how to correctly pronounce them, so let's get started. The first one is STOWA. STOWA is a German watch manufacturer that has been making watches since 1927. The name STOWA is a combination of the first 2 letters of the founder's name, Walter Storz, who founded STOWA in Hornberg, located right in the Black Forest in the south of Germany. So it is not STOWA as in still, but STOWA as in Schitt's Creek. Today, STOWA is known for their classic Flieger style watches as well as their modern interpretation of a very historical type of watch. So today's watchmaker, Baum Mercier, started out as just Baum, founded by 2 brothers who opened their watch selling business in 1830 in Switzerland. The business then later became Baum Mercier when in 1920 the Baum business merged with businessman Paul Mercier. So just like Cartier, it is a very short sound at the end, so not Mercier or Cartier, but Mercier and Cartier, so Baum Mercier. Their watches today showcase the now almost over 200-year experience in design and watchmaking, resulting in incredibly timeless looking watches. BREGUET, a Swiss watchmaker, is even older than Baum Mercier and was founded in 1747. That's incredible. So that's BREGUET. Very short and simple and not BREGUET. Being a very traditional watchmaker, BREGUET offers all kinds of watches that throw it back to the good old days of like 1780, I guess, but also very modern interpretations of that. Right, and we're going to switch over to France and have a look at Givenchy. That is Givenchy and not Givenchy or something like that. Givenchy is comparatively young given that it has been founded in 1952 by the designer Hubert de Givenchy. It is now owned by LVMH, a luxury conglomerate that, besides, well, owning Givenchy now, also owns other big brands like watchmaker Tag Heuer, then you've got Fendi or Marc Jacobs and many others. Next up is Mühle Glashütte, a watchmaker from, you guessed it, Glashütte in Germany, that was founded by Hans-Jürgen Mühle in 1994. Though the brand itself isn't, well, that old, the Mühle family can look back on a more than 140-year-old history in Glashütte. Mühle Glashütte's CEO is Tito Mühle, the son of Hans-Jürgen, and thanks to the mutated vowel in the name, you know, the Ü, it's perhaps some of the most difficult brands in this lineup today to pronounce, so it is Mühle Glashütte. And we're coming back to the Swiss watchmakers, more specifically to IWC Schaffhausen. And this one can go both ways, I would say. IWC stands for International Watch Company, which is English. So I think technically you could mix and match the English pronunciation for IWC instead of IWC, but Schaffhausen, the city on the Swiss border to Germany, remains Schaffhausen, so that is IWC or IWC Schaffhausen. Roger Dubuis, which isn't Roger Dubois, but Roger Dubuis is a Swiss watchmaker founded by Roger Dubuis and Carlos Diaz, and it's now owned by the Richemont Group, which, for example, also owns other popular watchmakers like A. Lange & Söhne from Glashütte in Germany. Roger Dubuis watches tend to be very expensive, which comes down to the fact that Roger Dubuis factures most movement components in-house, so that's where all the money goes into. By far, one of my favorite chocolate brands is RITTER Sport. RITTER Sport, as the name might have already given away, is a German family-owned brand that has been producing chocolate since 1912. It is famous for its, square shape that is supposed to fit into any pocket of a sported jacket without breaking. An idea co-founder Clara Ritter had in 1932. Ritter is the German word for knight, and Sport is, well, German for sport, so that is very easy and simple, RITTER Sport. The watchmaker behind Piaget started his business in 1874 at the young age of only just 19 years old. After starting with pocket watches and luxury wristwatches, Piaget became a trademark in 1943, which laid the groundwork for the watchmaker Piaget is known for today. Since he originated in the French-speaking part of Switzerland, it is a short and sweet Piaget, and not Piaget or Piaget. It's just Piaget. Okay, the next one is a tough one, I have to admit, but their watches are beautiful nonetheless. VACHERON CONSTANTIN is technically one of the oldest watch manufacturers, dating back to 1755 when Jean-Marc Vacheron started his watchmaking business. In around 1890, Francois Constantin came into the mix, making it to, you know, Vacheron Constantin that we know today. So that is Vacheron Constantin, not Vacheron Constantine or Vacheron Constantine. Heard it all. It is a Vacheron Constantin. And last but not least, we have the very controversial but also very popular brand. It's Omega. And yes, I will die on that hill. It is pronounced Omega, not Omega, but Omega. It's very easygoing, very flowing. It's just Omega. Like I said, they are very popular amongst watch collectors and also provide James Bond with watches since Casino Royale. And they came out with the iconic line from West Berlin in that movie.
SAS types with easy smiles and expensive watches. Rolex.
Omega.
Beautiful.
So yeah, once and for all, it is Omega, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Right, so that was part 2 of my brands and companies that are difficult to pronounce. If you want to watch more of this, make sure to check out part 1 of this series. And if you have more brands that you want me to pronounce and say out loud, you can leave them in the comments down below. As always, if you have enjoyed this video, you can give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And if you want, you can see more videos like this if you subscribe to my channel. And then I will see you in my next one. Bye!